Hello dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The last class we will discuss about the definition of matrices and order of the matrix and few examples regarding how to calculate the order of the matrix, and one more thing is and how to construct the given matrix, either it may be in M cross N. Today let me to discuss about the part 2, means lecturer second. Let me to discuss about types of matrices. The first one is column matrix. The definition of column matrix: a matrix is said to be a column matrix if it has only one column. It means what? Let me to take some example. Okay, I will take here a matrix A is equal to. So what is the definition of column matrix? If it has only one column, I told you yesterday. So horizontal rows, vertical columns. In shortcut, we will be remember like RYs. Always horizontal lines we can make it as rows, and vertical column we want to make it as column. Vertical line we will make it as a column. Now here five, 10, 50. It means what? So how many rows? 3 rows. 3 rows. How many column? Only one column. See here. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows and only one column. Such matrix we can call it as column matrix. It is a matrix, but it containing only one column. Such matrix we can call it as column matrix. Okay? If it is, I will take this B matrix. Now, okay, I will take only one value. Can you call it as this is our column matrix? Yes, because it containing only one row and one column. One row, one column. So it is also an example of column matrix. The second type, row matrix. A matrix is said to be a row matrix if it has only one row. Remember one thing, in column matrix, matrix will have only one column. Now row matrix, it means what? A matrix will contain only one row. For example, just I am going to take a matrix A is equal to, let me take 5, minus 10, 15, 0 and 1. Now tell me how many rows? See here, only one horizontal line. That's why 1 cross. How many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means 5 columns. Similarly, just I am going to take a matrix B that should be equal to 4, 5, 4, 0. Now see here, one row, How many columns? 3 columns. But such kind of matrix, always, always, if it is row is 1, irrespective of the columns, it may be 5, 10, 20, whatever it may be, but must and should will containing only one row. Such matrix we can call it as row matrix. Is it clear? Okay, next one, zero matrix. A matrix is said to be a zero matrix in which every entry is zero and it is denoted by 0 of m cross n. For example, just I will take a matrix. This is zero matrix. Now I will take a zero matrix like 0, that should be 3 0, that should be 3 cross 2. It means what? So there is a matrix of zero matrix, it containing 3 rows and 2 columns. Just we should write a matrix, it containing 3 rows, 1, 2, 2 columns. Okay, this is the example of zero matrix with the order is 3 cross 2. Similarly, just I am going to take one more example, that should be 2 cross 2. It means what? It containing 2 rows and 2 columns. Total how many elements? 4 elements. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 elements. This is mine, 2 cross 2. If zero matrix, that should be 1 cross 1. It also exists. This is also called a zero matrix because every entry is 0. Okay, but one thing remember, if it is, I will take 3 rows and 1 column, 3 rows 1 column, 0 0 1. Can you say that it is zero matrix? No, it is not a zero matrix because on the position of A31 it containing element other than 0. That's why it is not a zero matrix. Remember one thing, if it is 0, all entries should be 0, then only we can call it as zero matrix. Later, the most important definition, square matrix for annual examination purpose. So this definition will carry 1 mark and they will define square matrix and give an example. Square matrix is a matrix with equal number of rows and column. So remember one thing, equal number of rows and column. So this is the most important statement, equal number of rows and columns. Just I will take a matrix A is equal to 5 3 2 minus 1. Yes, so this is called an 2 rows and 2 columns, isn't it? Such matrix we can call it as square matrix. Remember one thing, if it is row and columns are equal, such matrix we can call it as square matrix. Just I am going to take one more example, B is equal to 1. Is it square matrix? Yes, of course, it is a square matrix. Can you say that it is row matrix? Yes, it is row matrix. Can you say that it is column matrix? Yes, it is an column matrix because if it is row matrix, only one row. It is column matrix, yes, it is only one column. It is square matrix, yes, it is a square matrix because number of rows and columns are equal. One more example I will take, C is equal to -1 2 4 3 0 0. Can you say that this is a square matrix? No, it is not a square matrix because so this matrix will containing two rows and three columns, but our statement is row and columns are equal, but here row and columns are not equal. That's why so CBA only matrix, but it is not a square matrix. Remember one thing, what is the difference between matrix and square matrix? Okay, this is the most important statement throughout your syllabus. Matrix means irrespective of number of rows and columns. In square matrix, always row and columns are equal. For example, 3 cross 2, it is a matrix. But here 3 cross 3, we can say that it is a square matrix. 1 cross 2, it is a matrix. But here 1 cross 1, it is a square matrix. Got it? Later, the fifth one is a diagonal matrix. It is a square matrix. Remember one thing. Now it is a square matrix. Remember one thing. Now we can take it as a square matrix. Before four types we have taken only a matrix, but here we are taking square matrix. See here, square matrix. If we need to be define a diagonal matrix, must and should matrix should be square matrix, means number of rows and number of columns are equal, in which non-diagonal elements are 0. Let me to take an example. A is equal to 5 0 0 0 minus 1 0 0 0 and 7. The first thing is, yes, is it square matrix? Of course, 3 rows 3 columns, square matrix. And non-diagonal elements are 0. See here, these elements we can call it as diagonal elements, and other corresponding elements we can call it as non-diagonal element. Okay, yes, it is a diagonal matrix. One more example, B is equal to 5 10 0 minus 1. Is it diagonal matrix? First of all, it is a square matrix, but it is not a diagonal matrix. Why? Because the non-diagonal element does not contain 0. It contains some other element, means 10 element. Okay, but here definition will be indicated as all non-diagonal elements are 0, but here diagonal elements are not equal to 0. That's why it is a square matrix, but it is not a diagonal matrix. One more example, C is equal to 1 0 0 minus 1. Can you say that is it diagonal matrix? Yes, it is a diagonal matrix because non-diagonal elements are 0, and also it is a square matrix. Yes, it is a diagonal matrix. A be the diagonal matrix and C be the diagonal matrix, but B is not a diagonal matrix. Next one, scalar matrix. Now see here, it is a diagonal matrix. Okay, see the link. When we will define square matrix, it is a matrix, number of rows and number of columns are equal. When it is we define diagonal matrix, then we have taken it is a square matrix. Now it is a scalar matrix. The definition is we should select a diagonal matrix in which diagonal elements are equal. See here, diagonal elements are equal to each other. For example, just I will take first thing is diagonal matrix. If it is diagonal matrix means what here? Scalar matrix should be exist. The elements are 1, 0, 0, 1. Is it diagonal matrix? Yes. It is diagonal matrix. Also, it is a scalar matrix because diagonal elements are same. The difference is diagonal and scalar, diagonal elements are different. That should be diagonal matrix. If it is diagonal elements are same, such matrix we can call it as scalar matrix. And one more example, if b equal to I will take a 3 cross 3 matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Can you say that it is scalar matrix? Yes, it is a scalar matrix because all non-diagonal elements are 0 and diagonal elements are same. This is called a scalar matrix. Let me take one more example. C is equal to and 2 cross 2 7 0 0 7. You take minus 7. You take minus. Okay. Of course. Let me do. I will erase. Okay, here minus 7. Yes, it is a scalar matrix. The first thing is it is a diagonal matrix and diagonal elements are same. Such matrix we can call it as scalar matrix. Take one more example. D equal to 5 0 0 3. Can you say that it is scalar matrix? No, it is not a scalar matrix, but it is a diagonal matrix because diagonal entries are different. 5 is not equal to 3, isn't it? So these are example of scalar matrix. The next one is unit matrix or identity matrix. It is a scalar matrix in which each diagonal element is unity and it is denoted by I of m cross n. The symbolically I should be denoted as identity matrix or unit matrix. Remember one thing, the definition is now we have taken it is a scalar. It is a scalar. All diagonal elements are unity, means that should be 1. I will take a matrix A is equal to 1 0 0 1. Yes, is it identity matrix? Yes, it is it identity matrix because It is a scalar matrix. All diagonal elements are unity. That's why it is my identity matrix. Let me take a matrix B, minus 1 0 0 minus 1. Yes, it is a scalar matrix, but diagonal entries are not unity. Here minus 1. That's why it is not a unit matrix or identity matrix. So be careful. Is it clear? If it is identity, diagonal entries are always 1. But here minus 1, it is not a unit matrix, but it is a scalar matrix, and it is a diagonal matrix, and it is a square matrix. You can see the many of thing of we are saw these kind of matrix. One more example. C is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Can you say that it is identity matrix? Yes, it is identity matrix because it is a square matrix. Yes, it is diagonal matrix. Yes, it is scalar matrix. Yes, and all diagonal elements are 1. Such matrix we can call it as identity matrix or unit matrix. Let me to take one more example, 7007. Is it identity matrix? No, because it is a scalar matrix. All diagonal elements are same, but it is not 1. That is the purpose. It is not a identity matrix. One more thing is principal diagonal matrix. The diagonal in a square matrix that runs from upper left corner to lower right corner. Now in this definition we will take only square matrix. Remember one thing, just I will take square matrix. Square matrix means what? The number of rows and number of columns are equal. See here, just I will take 3 cross 3. Yes, it is a square matrix. But here it never be mentioned the elements of the given matrix. You can take like minus 1 0 5 3 2 minus 1 7 4 and 10. Yes, it is a square matrix. Now the diagonal in a square matrix that runs from upper left corner to the lower right corner, these elements we can call it as principal diagonal elements. What is the principal diagonal elements of this matrix? That is minus 1, 2 and 10. These elements we can call it as principal diagonal elements. Okay, it is not a diagonal elements. These elements we can call it as principal diagonal elements. And one more thing is upper triangular matrix. It is a square matrix in which below the principal diagonal elements are 0 is called upper triangular matrix. Let me to take some example. Upper triangular means what here? If A is equal to the given matrix, this is mine 5 10 minus 1 0 6 2 0 0 1. Now see here, the definition has been indicated as a square matrix in which below the principal diagonal elements all are 0. It means what? So where is our principal diagonal elements? These are principal diagonal elements. Below the principal diagonal elements all are 0. See here, all are 0. Such kind of matrix we can call it as upper triangular matrix. See, below the principal diagonal elements will be 0. Matrix we can call it as upper triangle, isn't it? Similarly, lower triangular matrix. It means what? It means what? It is a square matrix in which here below the principal diagonal elements are 0, but here above the principal diagonal elements are all are 0. For example, A is equal to 5 0 0 minus 1 6 0 2 minus 7 and 3. Such matrix we can call it as lower triangular matrix, because these are principal diagonal elements. Above the principal diagonal elements all are 0. Such kind of matrix we can call it as lower triangular matrix. Next one, equality of matrices. When we say that two matrices are equal, see here, if and only if they are the same order. If we will take equality, if we take equality, must and should we need more than one matrix, means two matrices. If they have same order and the corresponding elements are equal. For example, if 1 0 minus 1 0 and 1 0 1 0, can you say that these two are equal? No, because it have same order, but corresponding elements are not equal. See here minus 1, but here 1. So that is the purpose. We cannot say these two are equal. Take some example. First example, if 1 4 2 3 and 1 minus 4 3 2, can you say that these two are equal? Can you say that these two are equal? See here, so both are same order. Just I will take equal to, because yes, having 2 cross 2, having 2 cross 2, and also corresponding elements are same. See A11, here also A11 same, A12, but here A12, these two are not same. That's why we cannot say these two are equal. It means unequal. Next, here second example, x plus 3 z plus 4 2y minus 7 minus 6 a minus 1 0 b minus 3 minus 21 0. Here also 0 6 3y minus 2 minus 6 minus 3 minus 6 minus 3 2c plus 2 2b plus 4 minus 21 0. Find the values of x, y, z, a, b and c. Now in algebraic expression, x plus 1 is equal to 2, then find x. It means what? Just we will simplify. 2 minus 1, x is equal to 1. If it is x is equal to 1, then only it should be whole, isn't it? Similarly, the matrix in between, it containing some equal sign. Yes or no? It containing equal sign. It means what? Equality of two matrices. When we say that two matrices are equal, if they have same order along with the corresponding elements are same, isn't it? See here, 3 row and 3 columns. Here also 3 rows and 3 columns. Now let me to make it as a equality. Now the first corresponding elements, x plus 3 is equal to 0. See, just I am going to take the corresponding elements. Similarly, see here, minus 6, here also minus 6, equal. Need not to worry for us. But here, we need to calculate the value of z. Z plus 4 is equal to what here? 6. Means what? Z plus 4 equal to 6. Now, here also, a minus 1 equal to minus 3. It means what? A minus 1 equal to minus 3. But here x is equal to minus 3, z equal to 6 minus 4, that should be equal to 2, and a equal to minus 3 plus 1, that means what? Minus 2. A is equal to minus 2. We get three values, a, x, z. Still we need to be calculate the value of b. See here, b minus 3 equal to 2b plus 4. It means what? b minus 3 is equal to 2b plus 4. Now rearranging the terms, b as a one side and constant term will be another side. Means plus 4 has to be come from LHS. That should be minus 4, minus 3 and 2b minus b. Here minus 7 is equal to b. Isn't it? The last value means what here? The y value 2y minus 7 is equal to 3y minus 2. See here, 2y minus 7 is equal to 3y minus 2. Now simplify, come to LHS, and this should be RHS. 3y minus 2y is equal to minus 7 plus 2, that should be equal to minus 5, and here y is equal to minus 5. Then write the values of x, y, z. Wait for a while. Isn't it? Third example. Find the values of x, y and z if. It means what? Let me take x plus y plus z is equal to 9, because equality of two matrices. How many rows and how many columns? 3 rows and 1 column. And here also 3 rows and 1 column. See here, only one column, because only one vertical line we can draw here. And x plus z is equal to 5. And here y plus z equal to 7. This is my equation number 1, equation number 2 and equation number 3. Substituting equation number 3 in equation number 1. Now here substitute equation number 3 in equation number 1. We get x plus, what is the value of y plus z? Y plus z equal to how much? 7. 7 equal to 9. Then x is equal to 9 minus 7, shifted into RHS. Later x is equal to 9 minus 7 means what here? That should be 2. If x is equal to 2, again I am going to be substitute, just to make it as equation number 4. Substitute equation 4 in equation number 2. We get x plus z equal to 5. X is equal to how much? 2. 2 plus z equal to 5. Z equal to 5 minus 2 shifted into RHS. That should be 3. What is the value of z? Z equal to 3. Similarly, substitute, this is nothing but equation number 5. Again, substitute equation number 5 in equation number 3. It means what? Y plus z equal to 7, y plus 3 equal to 7, y is equal to 7 minus 3, and y is equal to 4. Therefore, x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, and z is equal to 3. Let me do confirm. X is equal to 2. See here, 2 plus 4 plus 3. How much? 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. Yes, equal. X plus z. X is equal to how much? 2. Z equal to 3. 2 plus 3, 5. Yes, exactly correct. Y plus z. Y equal to how much? 4. Z equal to how much? 3. 4 plus 3, 7. So, it means what? We have been calculated the values of x, y, z is confirmed. These two matrices are equal. Again, the last example, fourth example, just again there is an equality sign here. It means what? X plus y is equal to 2, and don't take here. See here, corresponding elements are same. Don't comparing these two corresponding elements. But here our intention is x, y, z, na? H, y. Here 5 plus z is equal to 5. Yes, 5 plus z equal to 5, and one more corresponding elements, x, y equal to 8. But in this linear equations, 5 plus z equal to 5, z equal to 5 minus 5, that should be equal to 0. We get the value of z. But here equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now equation number 2 we can write as y is equal to 8 upon x. This is my equation number 3. Substitute equation 3 in equation number 1. Okay, it means what? Substitute equation 3 in equation number 1. X plus y means what? 8 upon x is equal to 2. Now simplify here. It means take LCM. LCM means x. Multiply with x. X into x. X square plus 8 is equal to 2. Otherwise you can make it as scissor method. Okay, x square plus 8 upon x is equal to 2. Then again it is cross multiply. X square plus 8 is equal to 2 into x. Now this is in the form of quadratic equation. Now we want to make it as x square minus 2x plus 8 equal to 0. It means what? There is a number which multiplication will be 8, addition should be 2. See, it means 4. Okay, I think it is. There is no such numbers. If we will add, I think otherwise we will see using which one? That should be Sridharan formula, or else x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. What is the value of a? A equal to 1. What is the value of b? This method is not applicable. What is the value of a? What is the value of b? Minus 2. C, that should be 8. Now substitute in the given Sridhana formula. X is equal to minus of minus 2 plus or minus root b square, means minus 2 square, plus minus 4. A means 1, C means how much? 8, divided by 2 into, okay, wait, I will take, wait, I will take a new page. X square minus 2x, x square minus 2x plus 8 equal to 0. Let's take Sridhana formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. What is the value of a? A equal to 1, b equal to minus 2, c equal to 8. Substitute all the values. X is equal to minus of minus 2 plus or minus square root of b square minus 2 square minus of 4ac c. This is c equal to how much? 8. Take whole divided by 2 into a. Again minus into minus plus or minus under square root of 4 minus 32 upon 2. I think I have done somewhere, maybe 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 32, how much? Minus 28 upon 2. That should be equal to 2 plus or minus iota, means imaginary value, upon 2. This is the value of x. X is equal to 2 plus or minus iota root 28 upon 2, or x is equal to 2 plus or minus, don't take plus or minus, one second, you can take one plus and one more is minus value, isn't it? If you take plus and if x is equal to 2 minus iota root 28 upon 2, so this is the value of x. Then we need to be calculate the value of y. I think such kind of problem they cannot be given, but I don't know what it happens. Okay, the value of x has to be substitute in equation number 1. If it is, we are going to be substituting in equation number 1. Equation number 1, x plus y is equal to 2, x is equal to 2 plus iota root 28 divided by 2 plus y is equal to 2. All values has to be shifted into RHS. RHS. So what is our RHS here? Y is equal to 2 minus of 2 plus I root 28 upon 2. Again y is equal to 4 minus 2 minus I root 28 upon 2, that should be equal to 2 minus I root 28 divided by 2. This is the value of y. If you have any doubts regarding today's class, you can comment in the comment box. Thank you.